Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we're doing an industrial session with AUM. I woke up this morning and thought, yeah, I'm going to build a factory. I'm going to build an industrial factory in AUM. So I set out to do that for the laugh. Yeah, so what we're going to do is, let me show you what it is. Okay. Well, there'll be links for every single app here in the description in the video if you want to check any of them out, okay, the App Store. Well, first of all, in channel 1, I have Sector, and it's just one of the basic, it's the Chromatica 4 floor. So I don't think I've done any messing around with the actual thing, with the actual patch. And then I have this mix bus here, I have this mix bus here, and I have it just over halfway sending to this here, which is GliderVerb. Okay, so become apparent why I've done it that way. It was easy to control the reverb on a separate channel. So you do that by opening a new effect, basically like this, and then choosing a bus to send it to. And then you can basically put an effect or something into that chain, and then you can control it with this volume slider instead, and you get a nicer effect. Moving on there, oh yeah, and I also have an audio damage grind there, but there's no mix on that yet. I'm going to drop the mix in when the thing's playing. Then there's a patterning here, and I have the drum kit I'm using for this is from a friend of mine, Repulse the Monkey's kit, which you can get from Cloud Kits, okay, which is it's clock kit, so it's very metallic-y and industrial sounding anyway. So there's that. I just made a very slight adjustment to the pattern, and then on that I'm boosting that with a Rough Rider compressor, which is nice, and it colours the sound nicely, and it's free, that is. And then also I have an EOS reverb on that as well. Then moving along here, I have an Axon here, just doing again another one called Factory Floor, actually a preset called Factory Floor, so you can copy pretty much all of this. And then I have that with a preset called Alien Bells Mark II for the Discord 4, okay, effect. So like a delay shifting kind of thing, effect thing. Then I have, this is may look a bit weird, there's nothing actually in channel 5, the input channel. However, I'm using low fly dirt on its vinyl effect because that makes noise on its own, and there's a good way to use that effect. And I also have it, but on its own it would be just like that. So I can control the volume of the effect, and I have it running through a Kosmonaut, which kind of does that to it. Now that will run on its own, but I am going to run the whole clock thing. And then finally I have Tardigrain here, being boosted slightly by Maxima. Now on its own it's fine. I have it MIDI'd up. If I open the routing system, I have it routed to my Oxygen MIDI keyboard, Tardigrain. But when everything's playing, it's kind of loud and gets lost in the mix. So I put in a Maxima, which boosts the volume enough to cut it through, because it doesn't do a great deal, as you'll see. I mean, it's an improvised thing anyway, you know. And finally, what I'm going to do is I'm going to record all of these channels. Okay, I'm going to record all of these channels at the same time, and then you'll see that each channel records as a separate WAV file that you can use, and you can export into any DAW you like. You can actually directly route this as well to anything. You could directly route it all up to Cubase if you wanted to. I'm going to do it like this for now. Okay, so as soon as I hit record, the whole thing is going to start to record, okay? So you won't hear anything because all the faders are turned down. But that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to close out the microphone, and then I'm just going to start the thing, and then I'm going to make adjustments to everything and stuff as it goes. Okay. I don't know how even how this is going to work. It worked in practice. Okay, so here we go. I'll turn the microphone down. Oh, okay. So, yes, indeed. The point is that you can go nuts, and it's very, very, very cool. Let's take that down. Okay, so that one. So theoretically now, what we should have if we go here as well also is if we go to Files, and we scroll down the bottom of the factory floor, which is the only recording session I'll have had, which is this one, should have recorded all of those, and it looks like it has. Yep, and it's recorded them all in it's all exactly the same as I will have played it. So when you drop it into DAW, you could either just run it exactly like that, or start to chop, cut, manipulate, add stuff to it, etc., etc., etc. But also the very cool thing here would be also, as I'm pretty sure that if we can go to this little button here, which is our audio share, you'll see that you'll have a folder called AUM Recordings, and the factory floor is there. And it will also, everything will be there. You'll see it load up the waves, so we could see what we recorded for that. We won't play the whole thing, we can go to there. We could go to this one, see what this one was. And you can see all the things that I did are already still there. So audio share, AUM, incredible. Just incredible. I can't keep saying this, how brilliant these apps are, you know, how incredibly useful they are for anyone, for live performance, for just literally everything. So there you go. So once you've just done your record button here for all of that stuff, you're good to go, you know. And say if you were doing this live, and you can see how this would work. Plus you can save your sessions. You just hit save the factory floor. I'll overwrite it because it's already there, so any changes I've made will now be saved. Isn't Thingy great as well, eh? Grind, just mad, the stuff you can do. Anyway, and I ain't even scratched the surface with creative effects. Just, there's some people that are just doing marvellous work. I really ought to do a bunch of developer videos, you know, appreciating developers like Audio Damage and Bram Boss and Clev Grand and all these people, you know, who are doing marvellous work for us. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, consider becoming a Patreon, help support us, you know, and I'll put, like I said at the beginning, there'll be links for everything. Awesome, top job, cool beans. I'll see you later.